What is up, everybody? This is RybackStun. We have returned to Marvel Heroes. We are indeed on the test center this time, and we are here once again with Hulk's 52 review the second time. Now, you've seen the other new Hulk video, I hope. And you'll see that some powers have changed in this 52 review. Apparently that got enough complaints that the entire thing gets redone. So don't let anybody tell you that you can't affect change, because if you complain loud enough in a video game, they'll change things for you. Anyway, yes, that's me being a little bitter. Sorry. Hulk, 52 review. Almost a completely new slate of powers. There are some things that are the same, there are some things that are different, things in different places, things that are relatively same, yada yada blah blah blah. Hero Synergy, he is still 3% health, 3% health. Hulk, he's got two passives. One of them is his crowd control immunity duration thing, his CC breaker. There we go. That one gives him damage negated, defense rating, maximum health, regenerates health, and get back up when you're defeated, and it also passively gives you and your allies toughness. His other one is called Unbridled Rage. He gets damage rating the higher his anger is, crit hit rating, crit damage rating, and these affects his scale obviously with the percent of anger and update when you use a power. Also, when you're very angry, your attack and move speed is 10%. Now, there's no longer angry and very angry, there is just very angry, because the Hulk is always angry. So, you gain anger. Notice how it's 184 down here. You gain anger, and once you hit maximum, you are very angry. Now, we've got 3 tiers. We got Violence, Rage, and Wreckage, as we always do. In the Violence tree, we have Brutal Swing, which is a basic. It does physical damage. It restores 5% of your maximum anger on hit, and when you're very angry, it gives you 50% extra attack speed. So there you go. Smack, 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 smack. And once you're here, you'll notice it goes a little bit faster. So that's pretty cool. Next power is called Gamma Strike. This is the old single target melee power that everybody used to use. It's unleash a vicious haymaker, devastating nearby enemies, physical damage, and when very angry, your brutal strike chance and brutal strike damage is increased based upon your maximum anger. So I'm not going to showcase the very angry part of this because it doesn't do anything different other than brute. But there's your Gamma Strike. Next, you've got Cratering Leap. You have physical damage. It's a weaken. It has a 2-second cooldown, and when you're very angry, it adds a certain amount of damage to your violence powers for 8 seconds. So that's everything in this tree. And this is the old just jump up and down power. It doesn't move anywhere. You just jump up and down. Next, we have Vicious Headbutt, I believe it's called. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. It is melee bleed, physical damage. It also does physical damage twice per second for 4 seconds. It has a knockdown duration and a slowish attack speed. When you're very angry, the bleed duration is increased from 4 to 8 seconds. So, boom. Just imagine that being 8 seconds once you do that. Next, we have the signature called Thunderous Hand Clap. You clap your hands and it knocks back enemies. Does a lot of physical damage. It has shockwave physical damage. Its cooldown is 25 seconds, and you gain damage per point in World Breaker. So let's go ahead and boom, notice the double tap on him and everybody else gets hit with some damage. Now this next power I think is actually really cool. It's called Pummel. I believe they utilized Rogue's Pummel. I don't know exactly what it's called to build this. It's, oh, I'm sorry, this isn't what I thought it was. Anyway, it does 4 hits, it's physical damage, and its cooldown is 8 seconds, 6 seconds when you're very angry. So let's go ahead and just showcase to you what it does. Boom, and it does a ton of damage, and apparently did 1 damage to the guy behind me. So there's all that. Next, we have the only 2 active powers minus the crowd control and rage. We have Hulk Fast. It's movement. Now, this is what everybody wanted to see. Originally, he had a stride-like ability like Juggernaut. Now, he has a leap that makes him go around, and it channels his anger so he can continue to be very angry, because Hulk mad, Hulk smash. So there's that. Next, we have Furious Punch, which is also a basic. Physical damage, it has attack speed, regenerates health on hit, and when you're very angry, it doubles the regeneration rates. So there you go, bam, 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 bam. Next, we have the Deafening Roar, which gains you 50% anger with a 10-second cooldown, and you weaken opponents by 10% for 12 seconds, and they cower for 2 seconds. So, roar. Next, we have the old Ultimate, which is now a new power, which is quite interesting. It's called Meteor Strike. You do smash damage, you do debris damage, it stuns everybody irresistibly for 2 seconds, and it instantly refreshes all powers currently on cooldown, which I believe works on the signature. It has a 1-minute cooldown in and of itself. They didn't want to get rid of this because it's an awesome power, and I mean, who doesn't want to pick a meteor out of space and slam it in somebody's face? So, Hulk, if you would. Meteor Smash. Next, we have the Wreckage tree. First, we have Tremor Fist, which is melee area. It does shockwave damage, earthquake damage, both physical, gives vulnerability, and it is actually a nice attack speed for Hulk powers. And when you're very angry, you have 50% increased area of effect and range. So, Tremor Fist is actually a line that can do a lot of damage around you, or it does a damage in a line that's in front of you. So you could theoretically just pop through and do the shockwave damage. Now, it's not showing the full shockwave, which I believe they will attempt to fix that later on, but it does add vulnerability, which is quite good. Next, we have Demolishing Charge. This is your basic dash, physical damage in an area, knockdown duration, and when you're very angry, it does an increased area of effect. So but people are used to this, and you can just dash around. Oh, he changes too. That's kind of cool. And notice how when I hit somebody... Oh, the power wasn't ready. When I hit somebody, I gain anger while I do it. Next, we have Hulk Smash. Physical damage, 100% damage if it's fully charged. Knockdown duration is 2 seconds. Bigger area of effect when you're very angry. So, boom. And it actually just...
Shut up!
Okay. It just goes off. So, there's no charge up or anything damage while you're doing it. It just charges up and then boom, let's go. Next, we have Avalanche Leap. A lot of people use this. Melee area movement leap. Physical damage, tremor damage. Tremor lasts for 8 seconds. Medium-ish attack speed. And increases the area of effect when you are very angry. So, move in the center here. It does hit everybody in this area. So, and the tremor damage is tremor damage. Next, we have Rubble Toss, which gives you physical damage. It has a 6-second cooldown. It has an increased area of effect and damage rating increased for Wreckage powers for 8 seconds when you use this power for Wreckage powers. So let's go ahead and Rubble Toss. I wonder if it should be ranged. There you go.
You want another?
And it knocks that dude out. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more little things really quick to try to charge up the Knuckle Dusters. It's an active effect. You have invulnerability for 2 seconds when you use it. It does physical damage immediately during the active effect, and then you get physical damage per melee hit. You get increased crit hit rating, you get block, you're immune to crowd control, and it has an 8-second duration for a 40-second cooldown. So, pull the Knuckle Dusters up, which it didn't showcase, but it is there. It does the extra damage, and you can do all your lovely little extra attacks. Did it? Oh, okay, maybe it just didn't work. No. Sorry. We're gonna try this one more time. Let's just generate some power here. Alright, so. Back to 3. There we go. Car drops down, damage happens. Boom, and now you're just knocking people out left and right. Here comes a Meteor Smash. Boom. And the Knuckle Dusters go away. So that's that. And it apparently doesn't have a cooldown, or it doesn't proc a cooldown. I don't know. Something's not right there. But those are Hulk's base powers. Now, we have an ultimate. It's called World Breaker. It does a bunch of physical damage. However, it does not show what the crit, chance damage, brutal chance damage, or anything else does. Area duration, all that other stuff. It does show the stun duration. But you become very angry for the entire duration, so you get to use all your little very, very angry things. So let's see what happens. No sound, but it does a big damage, and now you're just ginormous. So, there you go. And now he just does a ton of damage around. So this is going to be a good little ultimate for raids, because everybody loves the amount of damage that Hulk can do. And, so yeah, now Hulk's back down to what he's supposed to be. So, new review has some interesting stuff. I think Knuckle Dusters is going to be pretty cool. I kind of wish it was the other way it was, though. I honestly wish they'd just have it a toggle. So that I could equip the cars and just do a bunch of stuff that would make it so that Wreckage doesn't work as well or something to that effect. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Unbridled Rampage is going to be the bread and butter of everybody's build. So it should be interesting to see what happens with the full build once we're done. Now, the uniques are going to be shifted a little bit once M3 gets finished with them and towards the end of Hulk's review here on the test center. So probably Wednesday or Thursday, Tuesday at the earliest, because we'll likely see the Hulk released. If he's finished and people don't complain about it, we'll see him in, we'll see him on Friday. So, hopefully that'll be what happens, and we get to see Winter Soldier soon after that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did showcasing it to you. Remember to like and comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, so follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Tumblr at RybackStun. More videos as they come along with that. This is RybackStun, signing out.